Today we are reviewing XP Pen's Artist 16 graphic drawing display. For those who don't know what that is, it's a monitor for your computer that you can draw on with a stylus. This is extremely useful for programs such as Kirita, Photoshop, Substance Painter, ZBrush, or Mudbox. It allows you to draw directly on the screen without having to, waste your time with the mouse trying to make things look decent. As with all of the other XP Pen products, the Artist 16 is extremely well packaged. The chances of this thing being broken in the mail is just horribly small. XP Pen puts an amazing amount of work into packaging the products, which is a nice change of pace from many of the other electronics I've gotten. As you have probably noticed, there is a lot of stuff packed in this box. XP Pen, they give you a ton of extra stuff, like screen covers, extra USB chargers, extra USB wires. They give you an HDMI cord even, which honestly kind of surprised me. I didn't expect to get anything like that, so it was a nice surprise. The main issue I have with the Artist 16 is the fact that the screen is extremely reflective. Like, if your room is pretty bright, you'll be seeing your face in the screen, unless you turn the brightness up on the monitor, which alleviates the issue, but it's still kind of annoying. The Artist 16 has an adjustable stand in the back. It's extremely easy to adjust, it's quick, sturdy, and that's all there really is to say about that. Now, it's time to actually test the Artist with programs, the important part. The Artist 16 works very well with ZBrush. Whether in smaller details or a larger one, it works very smoothly, as you can probably see right now. The only issue I found with using ZBrush and the Artist 16 is that the pressure sensitivity isn't amazing with it, but that's more of a problem with ZBrush itself rather than the Artist 16. For best results with ZBrush, I would recommend experimenting with the brushes you're using. That way you can find one that works best for you and the Artist 16. Once you find a good one, it works much smoother than if you use a standard. All in all, the Artist 16 works very well with ZBrush. It's smooth, doesn't lag, and is nice to use in there, I guess. Up to this point, when I use Substance Painter, I've usually been using the mouse and keyboard as my main input. From now on, I think I'm going to be using the Artist 16. In general, it just works way smoother, and you can do way smaller details way more efficiently than before with, a mouse and keyboard. The pressure sensitivity works fantastically with it, and the shortcuts do as well. It just increases productivity by quite a large margin. Well, that is when Substance Painter isn't crashing on you. If you do use Substance Painter, I would recommend finding some sort of tablet or drawing display to use with it, as the difference is really night and day. It is so much easier to use when you're using one of them. Just to make a point, if you look under the eyes, I'm currently coloring under them, so you don't really have to be gaudy like I was doing before with all the horrible and bright colors. It can be really subtle and look really good too. Okay, now we're going to Kirita, so I'm going to show you how I do some of the hair work I do, or did, on my Persona 5 picture. I'm going to be, obviously exaggerating it because it's way more fun to do it that way and it can show it better. But you'll get the basic idea of how easy it is to use with it. overall, the Artist 16 works amazingly with Kirita. Like, it is incredibly smooth and works just fantastically with every brush I've used so far. The only issue I really have with it is you have to push in pretty hard sometimes to get the brush to fully go on, but you can change that pretty easily if you just go into the menu and change settings, so that's not really that much of an issue. I have to say that overall, I am just kind of blown away with how fantastic XP Pen's products are. From the Star 5 to the Artist 16, every one I've tried so far has just been completely fantastic. And they go out of their way to make sure they help you. If you contact them through email or anything like that, they get back within like a day or two every time. Everything about them is just great so far. And they aren't expensive at all, so if you're looking for a cheaper alternative to a Wacom tablet or anything like that, you should probably look at XP Pen, because they're just as good, and for way cheaper. So if you're looking to buy one, feel free to check them out. They're fantastic in literally every way. The only thing they could do to make it better is, you know, maybe reduce the amount of wires and the reflectivity, but outside of that, this thing's pretty amazing. Okay, from here on out, I'm just gonna kind of doodle and draw and see how that goes. So, you can just kind of watch, sit back, listen to the music if you want to, or just, if you want to, you can just skip through and see how the picture progresses with the Artist 16. For this picture, I'm using Kirita again, because Kirita works amazingly with any sort of like drawing tablet or whatever. So, feel free to sit back and watch. And thank you for watching my review. If you have any questions about the Artist 16, feel free to leave a comment below, or if you have any, ideas for me improving my videos, again, feel free to leave a comment and tell me what to do. Thanks, and have fun.